Hey guys, Mugen here. Was browsing the internet today and saw something on GoG, that's Good Old Games, that I wanted to make you guys aware of. This game is something that's really near and dear to my heart. You would already know about it had I ever actually done the list that I was going to do, the videos where it was basically my favorite PC RPGs. Suffice it to say, this game is on it. I don't want to really give anything more away than that, but the reason that I bring it up now is this game is on sale right now on GOG, that Good Old Games, for $3. I'm just going to tell you, everyone should buy this game right now. Everyone who's watching this, and in fact, if I only get one person to buy this game, I'll be happy with this video. I'll be satisfied. This game is fucking Amazing. There's just so many things I like about it. It's just so unique. Didn't realize it did that. It's just so different from everything else out there. It has some elements to it that remind you of console RPGs, despite the fact that it's a PC game. But just the setting, the characters, it has great music, great characters, an awesome story, and probably some of the best voice acting I've ever heard in a game. And the story is just so good in this game. It's just so different from anything you've ever played. I promise you, if you like RPGs, especially like the, more console type RPGs, because if you'll understand when you see the game, when you're actually playing the game in combat, it feels much more like a console RPG with turn-based combat than most PC RPGs. But it's just really good. I have actually been wanting to do a Let's Play this game for some time, but I previously had some trouble recording the videos for this. That seems to have sort of worked itself out somehow. So now I'm basically just bringing this to you as sort of a PSA to let you know this game is on sale for the next 28 or 29 hours for $3, and I guarantee you have probably never spent $3 on anything as good as this. Ever. That's like less than a hamburger at Burger King. I promise you will not regret the purchase. It's great. I want to just go ahead and take you through a little bit of this game just to sort of give you an idea of what it's like. I will say that the graphics are certainly outdated by today's standard. They were outdated when the game came out because it was using a modified like Quake 1 engine or something that I think they worked on for like 4 years, and by the time it finally came out, it was just so outdated. So graphics aren't great, but they certainly have a lot of personality, and they have plenty of personality and get the point across effectively well, even if things are low resolution and the models are really shitty looking and have poor polygons. It doesn't matter. I promise you'll still like this game. Unless it just has to be like the newest game ever. If you're super picky like that, then you might not like it, but I'm telling you, if you're just looking for a game for the story, for a unique setting, unique characters, and I should also point out, this game is hilarious. It's one of the funniest games I've ever played. Not just like, oh, okay, ha ha ha, like actually laugh out loud funny. It's great. I love this game. So yeah, $3. You should get it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the intro and play a little bit of this.
Money, Boots. Or next time, I mix and match.
Hit me.
Hasn't there been enough of that?
Have a heart.
You want to dead us, kids?
Anyone else throwing me out of windows lately?
Come clean with the dead, Sly. Dead is no slouch, and he's got muscle. He'll collect one way or the other.
Hey, money's tight. As soon as it rains, I'll pour some.
I'd suggest a job if I thought you'd take it.
Try me.
The key to my cellar's missing.
Oh, yeah? Where's the job part come in?
When you find it, I pay you.
Man, I need a real case. I need a challenge worthy of my deductive and pugilistic skills.
But I've got a bouncer.
Cute.
You want some real advice? Find a job. It's amazing how many of your problems it'll solve.
You think? Fatima! Anything on SenderNet?
Nothing you're sober enough for.
I'm just waiting for business to pick up. What's with the attitude?
For one, I'm sick of being dead.
And second, I'm tired of watching you drink and walk away. When did you become such a bum?
I'm not a bum.
Prove it.
Bums don't have offices.
An office isn't a storage room in a cheap bar, Boots.
Hey.
It's time for a new line of work.
Forget it, sweetheart. I'm a detective. It's what I do.
Then go out and do it. I'm always here if you ever get off your butt and make useful.
Okay, so this is Anachronox. In this game, you play the role of Sly Boots, detective not so extraordinaire. That woman that you saw speaking a moment ago was Fatima, who is basically the consciousness of your dead partner that is now housed in the game cursor. So yes, there are story, you can see I'm moving it around here. There are story elements in this game that are explaining the existence of your mouse cursor. Tell me that that's not fucking amazing. Yeah, this game's great. It totally flew under the radar when it came out, and still to this day, the vast majority of people you talk to, you could name this game and they would have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Which is sad. The same is true of Suikoden 2, and look how fucking amazing that game is. Ah, my old camera, I've taken some doozies with this. Okay, so this is your quote-unquote office in the top of a cheap bar. This is PAL. PAL 18's been out of commission all year. Size B batteries are scarce around the bricks, otherwise I would have juiced them up as soon as I could. Poor little guy. We had some good times. Now, if you talk to someone or investigate something and the camera doesn't move away, that means that's an indication that you can investigate or talk to it again, and there will be more dialogue or whatever. Man, I've modified the hell out of PAL over the years. Bet Corticom never thought someone could trick out their toys with data port, accessories, and battle claws. Yeah, he becomes one of your partners later on in the game, once you get him some freaking batteries. I miss you, little hot rod. Sniff. Alright, moving along. Okay. That's the key to the back room a long time ago, but I bet I can pick the lock. Okay, so there are these little mini games that each character, they have powers to get you into areas or just do certain things. And Boots' special powers, he can use a pick lock. So these are all just little mini games that, like I said, you know, they just allow you to get to a new area or solve a puzzle or whatever. In this particular case, basically what you're doing here, I'll just skip through this. Basically what you're doing here is in this case, there's 3 tumblers, and each one has a number to it. You hit space and it vibrates the tumbler, and depending on how close it is to the correct number, this will be either higher or lower. If it's really close, then it will be really high. If it's really way off, then it will be really low. But even then, since there's only 9 numbers, or I guess 10 since there's 0 as well, it basically circles around. So just for example, we'll do this first one on 5. That one's pretty close, so you know it's off by 2. So I will go to 7. If that doesn't work, okay, it did work. Then it could have been 2 less. 7, that's off by 2. This is either 9 or 5. Okay, 1, off by 1. It's either 2 or 0. Okay, so it's 0. There we go. Pretty simple. Now, this one is his secret stash, but it requires master lockpick. If you don't have it, you can't solve it. So I'm just going to go ahead. And close this because there's no way to solve it without an. You can upgrade your powers, and until I do that, no way you can get into that. My old Ape arcade machine, I had to sell all the cartridges. I suck. Yeah, you do, asshole. You never trade in games. Keep them forever, even if you never play them again. I do it all the time. Hey, all that money that fell out of my pockets when, yeah. Found some dough. I like that. Literally, not you found 100 credits. No, it's you found some dough. Just little touches like that that really make me like this game. Nox guards raided the compounds and the top 3 crime lords in the bricks last night. Guess Detta's got the house to himself now. The 3 crime lords are in detention awaiting trial. They'll all be dead within the week. It's just a matter of time before we topple Detta. That's the guy who, in case you didn't gather that, hired the goon that beat you up because you owe him some money. We're just weeks away from something big. Resistance could use you. Too bad you're you. Yeah, fuck you, guy. Okay, so we got the camera, we got the cache. Oh, I guess I should show you. This is your objective screen. This is your different menus and stuff. Universe. This is where it kind of shows you objectives. I got this, had all the things I was supposed to do, but I've done some of them. Use the time minder over there for luck. I'll show you that in a second. Find yourself a job lead. Okay. So let's just talk to some random dude. I'm nervous, Sly. Dad is sending people to the tunnels behind the tenements to excavate Mistech. Problem is everyone's coming out of there minus their limbs. I don't want to fight cave monsters, and I certainly don't want to work for Detta. But a man's got to eat, right? Actually, you know what? That guy wouldn't sound like that at all.
Did I ever tell you I'm afraid of the dark?
Yes, you did, just a moment ago, before I clicked on it again. Hey, Booter, caught your swan dive earlier. Pretty sweet, dude. You like that? I've been practicing all week. Hey, you still looking for work? My friend Yanimo's been exploring the tunnels for some guy. Maybe they need an extra hand. She's slumming at Frank's Slop House if you're interested. Thanks, babe. You're a peach. All for you, Booter. Don't call me Booter, you bitch. This is like a mini game, although I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I don't think you actually get anything from doing it. Man, oh man, Sly, you gave away all my money at Casinox again. I've got less left of this slag of mistech I found. What do you think? Should I sell this junk or what? Hold on to it, man. It could be worth something one day. Yeah, what am I thinking? Thanks for the advice, man. Okay, so Time Minder is this little thingy here. This little gerbil with its exposed brain matter and wings is a Time Minder, and it's basically a save point. So let's go ahead and save, and we will continue. But first, let's talk to this guy, because he's kind of funny. Hey, Boots, are you okay, man? I didn't see what happened, but I heard the crash. You're resilient, man. This job's boring, so I've been taking up drawing, you know? Mostly just doodles on the back of these concert flyers. Want to see a little picture I drew? It's not very good. I don't know, man. I think that's pretty awesome. I like the little cat, or whatever that's supposed to be. It's pretty awesome. Oh, man, I love this game. You there. You're friends with Rowdy. Why does he discriminate against floaters? I only want something to drink and an interesting conversation. I don't know how to say that. are an intelligent, well-spoken race. My cousin, Conrad, is the master informant at the Bricks. You should look him up. He likes to hang out at the fountain overlook. I don't know why I'm making this guy Dracula, but whatever. In exchange, maybe we can talk to Rowdy about letting me drink in the bar. People look surprised when they hear an owl talk so eloquently, but our vocal cords are the most versatile in the galaxy. I kind of went like Scottish or something there for a second. An owl can perfectly mimic the voice articulation of any species, well except the Fluvini oysterfish of Tentax X. Or Tentax 10, I suppose. If you heard our native language, it would burst your eardrums. I'll politely refrain from demonstrating. Well, thank you for that. Something that made this game really unique for the time is it had these really sort of cinematic camera angles for different cutscenes and stuff. I really like it. It adds a lot to the game.
You're gonna hit me, aren't you?
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna beat him. Here we go. I'm gonna kick the shit out of this guy. He doesn't even know what's gonna hit him. You just wait. Oh god. Oh god.
Was it something I said?
Yeah, to my sister.
Nice tramp stamp.
You know, there's a special introductory offer at the Temple of Beating up the street. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to brush up on those self-defense skills, don't you think?
Heh, smartass. Okay. Such a lucky dog sometimes, Boots. Looks like somebody dropped a heel grease plus over there behind me. Heel grease. Okay. You know the drill. Press F5 to go to the party status screen. Click on the icon of your face. Then click on the heel grease plus. I like how there's just no... Like, it's so self-aware. It literally says, click on the icon of your face. That should bring up the wound... Bind your wounds up in new... Blah, 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 blah. That should bind up your wounds in no time. Okay. Okay. Inventory. Heel grease plus. Yay! Woohoo! We're better now. So something you may have gathered from the intro is that this city that you're in, this planet is it's constantly shifting. It's like one giant city, but everything is constantly shifting. All the literally like entire blocks will move from one area to another, and gravity is different in certain areas. So you'll see people like walking on the ceiling like that. You'll go through certain areas where in order to get to the next area you'll literally just like walk up the wall. So yeah, that's just another kind of unique thing to this game. That poor creep fell 40 feet to his death. That grav path up there must have malfunctioned. Makes you wonder if you'll be ready when your number is up. You have lived the life you wanted to live? Hey, how long have you been standing there? Get your kisser out of here before I scutch? Before I scutch the teeth from your fat face! You heard me, frowsy. Hit the bricks. My face isn't fat. Well, maybe a little bit, but... You look lost. What are you trying to find? Oh, nothing. You sure you don't need hospitalization? I'm pretty sure I do. I look kind of rough. I got a black eye right now. Okay, Fountain Spiral, Whack Master Jacks. That just sounds disturbing. Okay, this is a fountain. We are... Keep walking unless you want a mouthful of blood and gravel, you monkey. Jeez! Everybody's so rude. Okay. Whack Master Jacks. This is where we're going to learn how to kick ass. Okay. This is Whack Master... Oh, God. No! No! This is Whack Master Jack right here. Judging by the choice condition of that shiner, I'd suspect you're here to learn the fine art of the scuffle, the beat, the whack. Oh, I know how to whack. No then, I don't take loafers and I don't take thieves. I take students and I expect respect. Give me any lip and I'll fatten it. Before we begin, however, there's a small matter of my training fee. Knowledge isn't cheap, and for a mere 5 loonies, we can begin our first session. Sounds great. Here's your cash. Very good. Let's begin with a crash course on simple combat. The streets of Anachronox hide all manner of threat. You should do well to learn some basics. Come, step into the ring. Okay. If you're gonna learn the way of the whack, you better cut jackwise and beef up on the fundamentals. Some of this will seem simple, basic even. But unless you got a firm grasp of the firm grasp, you're going to be coughing up teeth instead of wisecracks next time you're in a scuffle. Got it? So let's learn the basic abilities and concepts that can make even an infirm bag of loose change like yourself into a bastion of beathood. First of the basic abilities is Might. It indicates how physically powerful you are in a fight. Something about that spare tire around your girdle tells me you ain't gonna be... this ain't gonna be your forte. Might is an important attribute for both your beefiness and beat skill. The second of these basic abilities is Agility. Your agility is what makes you fast, graceful, and likely to avoid licking. A true master of agility can dodge all but the most skilled attacks. Hell, someday you might even learn to dodge that robot target behind me. Right now, though, I'm just not seeing it, Tiger. Agility is an important attribute for your speed. Beat block skills. Okay. The third and last of these basic skills is Wisdom. This one doesn't seem your forte either, but let's hope, for your sake, there's still a brain cell or two rattling around in there. Hold on a second, Chief. I came here to learn how to fight. So far all you've done is explain really obvious concepts while giving me the verbal smackdown. You gonna teach me something useful or what? If you want to learn something, you take your medicine and bridle your tongue. If you get frazzled if you get frazzled this easily, you're gonna get sandbagged by the first scrapper you lock horns with. If you want to size up an enemy on the quick and make fast tactical decisions in the thick of the thick, drop your pride and use your brain. Your brain, squab! Wisdom boils down to intelligence. And though you can't and though you can't drub an opponent with brains alone, a spoonful of wisdom can make a little might go a long way. Wisdom is an important attribute for your beat block skill. These three main attributes, might, agility, and wisdom, are what determine how good you are at all your various skills. Until you really understand these, quote, obvious ideas, you're hopeless. Get me? Now pay attention. The main skills used in battle are beefiness, beat, speed, and beat block. Your beefiness is your ability to deal large amounts of raw damage. Your beat is how good you are at hitting someone. Your speed is how fast you can attack. And your beat block allows you to avoid getting hit by your opponents. You with me, squab? Self-improvement's what separates us from the animals. So does a high-caliber beat pistol, which is noticeably absent from your person. Oh, well, about that, see, I save it. It happens when your clientele are mostly deadbeats. I'll let you have this old Viston pistol. It's old, it's beat up, but it's better than a bare-knuckle blood fight. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, always have your weapon equipped at all times. The last thing you want to worry about when alley goons are kicking your teeth into kibble is getting out your sidearm and loading it. Here, take it and equip it. Now let's see if you can shoot straight, boss. Dude gets an old Vista pistol. Alright, let's do this. I can murder this bitch. Okay, now, this is what it looks like whenever you get into battle. As soon as a fight breaks out, your battle plaque will appear. I was going to say battle plague. It contains all the information and commands you need to fight. Whenever it's your turn in combat, battle icons will appear above the plaque. These allow you to select your next move in battle. Use the attack icon to try and plant a blow to your enemy. When you click on it, icons for all hostiles in the immediate vicinity appear. Use them to choose which one to attack. The move icon allows you to sidestep to other points in the battle arena. You can only select it if there's a place to move. We can discuss this in more detail later if you decide to continue your training. The item icon allows you to use items from your inventory. Again, you will only be able to select it if you have battle usable items in your inventory. This we can also discuss further if you decide to continue training. The action icon allows you to use something in the immediate environment, but only if you can reach it from where you're standing. This too we can scrutinize further if you continue your training. Sense a trend? Okay, so as you can see, this is sort of much more along the lines of, you know, a console or even JRPG with sort of active time battle than, you know, the real-time battles that you would normally see in most PC RPGs. But we'll get to that in a minute. Sense a trend. You might have noticed the circle filling up on your battle plaque. This, my friend, is your battle timer. You would do well to pay attention to it. You can only perform actions when it reaches full. Once it fills up, try shooting the robo-target using the attack icon, then clicking on his battle icon. You can cancel the action by right-clicking on your mouse or by hitting escape. Okay. Woohoo! Oh no! Get my ass kicked. Ha! Did you think you would just take a poke without fighting back? A poke. Can't stir up a hornet's nest without getting stung. That's why it's important to keep an eye on your health. Your health bar shows how much life you have left. Looks like he landed quite a wallop indeed. Kind of murdered me. Go ahead and take another shot at him and we'll move on. Okay, fine. I will. Just you wait. Okay. Alright. Not bad, kid, but you need to loosen up. You hold the gun like it's a dead rat. You gotta wrist it better. I'd rather use a dead rat. You got plenty of potential, but don't let it go to your head, especially after seeing what that robot droid did to you with one hit. Yeah. You're gonna need a ton of tutoring if we're gonna shape you up into a bastion of an unstoppable beat hood. Tell you what, I wouldn't normally do this, but you can't learn or pay me if you're dead. Some porker once paid me with a life cursor shield upgrade. Since I don't even own one, why don't you take it? Now really, you caught me on a generous day. Go ahead and apply the upgrade. I'm curious to see if it's got any guts. Okay. Now that we've spiced up your life cursor, you'll notice a new battle icon and a full bar that we haven't discussed yet. Pay attention, here's the fun stuff. This new icon is for your battle skill. Battle skills are special moves that you can perform during battle. They're quite powerful but require special energy to execute, unlike beat attacks that you can do every turn. The special energy, which slowly accumulates during battle, is called Booge? Booge? I guess it's Booge. Keep track of how much you have left with your Booge bar. I'm sorry. Note that different battle skills require different amounts of Booge. Okay, sorry. But enough talk. Let's use your new battle skill by clicking on the battle skill icon, selecting the battle skill of your choice, and then clicking on your image. Okay. Let's get ready to use some booge. Okay. Fatima screen. Click to use the battle skill Fatima screen. I think this is like a shield, basically. Projects a digital screen that somehow defends you. Let's cut it up, boy. Does this actually... yeah, okay. Excellent. Last time the robot hit you for 65 damage. With the upgrade screen, he only hit you for 35. Quite a difference. Indeed. Well, congratulations, Squab. You survived your first lesson. Now that you know the basics, we can build on them. As part of the introductory offer to the Temple of Beating, every new client gets 2 Hilgrease Plus at the end of their first session. Judging by the way that robot beat you around, you're going to need it. Come grab me again when you're ready for the next lesson. Yay! Woohoo! Level up. Okay. Alright, let's get out of this joint. I guess that's... wait, is that where I'm going? Yeah, okay. Alright. That last lesson got your blood pumping, didn't it? Ready for more? Bring it. That's the spirit. Crack your knuckles, pull up your socks, and let's begin. The next major element you need to learn about is distance. The distance between you and your enemies can make all the difference in the world. For example, someone who fights with their bare hands or a stick needs to be close to their enemy in order to land a blow, while someone with a gun can attack from further away. Yeah, that's why guns always win. Don't roll your eyes at me, Squab. For all I know, you haven't a cent of common sense in that cranium. Until you prove otherwise, I gotta state the obvious. There are 2 attack types, melee and range. Melee attacks require the attacker to be close, while ranged attacks can be done from a distance. Derp. I saw that. I swear to Claz, son, if you roll your eyes at me one more time, and I'll knock him out for good. You hear me? How about we beat some of that attitude out of you? Alright, can I shoot you? Jerkwad? Okay. You remember your last lesson talking about the different battle icons. We're going to focus on the move command now. Click on the move icon, the movement grid will appear, allowing you to select any available node you want to travel to. Let's try an exercise. I'm going to set the robo target to melee attack only. Try avoiding it for as long as possible using the move icon. See how far those chicken legs get you. Okay. I'm going to move over here. Okay. Oh no! No! Not as quick as you think you are, huh? Not the most useful tactic in battle, but it's nice to know your options in a pinch. Listen, if you're gonna make a habit out of getting slapped around every time I throw you in the ring, better teach you how to heal yourself. I personally recommend Corticom Heal Grease for all your healing needs. The antibiotic healing grease prevents scars, infections, and relieves pain. It's a specifically formulated compound salve that works instantly on humans, non-humans, and bots alike. Well, that's handy. How do you prevent an infection for a robot? I guess computer virus. I imagine a downtrodden bastard such as yourself should keep one handy at all times. Hey! Luckily for you, Corticom gives me a free supply of standard heel grease every month for endorsing their product. Here's a sample tube. To use heel grease, you'll need to select the item icon, choose the heel grease, then click on your portrait on the battle plaque. Pay attention, son. The wandering mind is the first to get torpedoed. Okay. Nice character. Yay! Feels nice, doesn't it? You never have enough heel grease, so stock up for when you have the chance, my boy. On the other hand, heel grease is unnecessary if you never take damage in the first place, which brings us to our next exercise. Now that we've made appropriate changes to the arena, I'm going to teach you something that might give you the whip hand in an encounter. Sometimes you have the opportunity to use the surrounding environment to your advantage. Whenever you're standing next to something that can be used in battle, the action icon will appear. Take a good look at the current movement grid. Note that there are 2 places for you to move, directly in front of you and to your left. Step to the node to your left using the move icon, and then use the action skill to activate the switch there. Okay? Select action. Okay. See now what you've done? Take another look at the movement grid. Notice the lasers are now cutting you off from that node. Since the robo-target is set to melee mode, he can't attack you. Take this opportunity to show him bedlam with your range weapon. Dust him. Oh, I will. Don't you worry about that. You're making progress, squab. Just realize that having a ranged weapon doesn't always mean you're hitting your intended target. Line of sight can come into play during battle as well. For example, if someone stands directly between you and the enemy, chances are you won't hit the target, and vice versa. Okay. You can see you're getting that instant look again. I better end this lesson before you push me too far and I cane your face. Come grab me again when you're ready for your next lesson. Okay, it's time for the final lesson now. That last lesson got your blood pumping, didn't it? Ready for more? Bring it. You're almost ready to graduate from the Temple of Beating, but there's still a handful of tricks left to show you. Why don't we step into the ring for your final lesson? Some adversaries you encounter will have effects with lingering properties. These effects are called status effects. Take, for instance, the Bindle Bag. When you throw one at an enemy, they will experience a burn status effect until the flames go out. The same is true if someone nails you with one, too. Here, take these Bindle Bags and test them out on our friend here. I got 3 Bindle Bags. Sweet. Just what I always wanted. Using the item icon, click on the Bindle Bag and select Robo-Target icon. Okay. It's literally a flaming bag. Nice, looks like you blew off some of his fiddly bits. As you can see, status effect items make excellent weapons in battle, but with better weapons comes the need for better defense. That's where shield cells come in. Shield cells give you an extra layer of protection, forcing your enemies to chew through your shields before they can get to you. I'll let you borrow an old shield cell for training purposes, but don't even think about running off with it. Even my worst shield cell is worth more than everything you own, except maybe the life cursor. As with other weapons and equipment, shield cells must be equipped before battle. Alright, let's test this sucker out. Okay. Notice that before you were using the shield cell you had 200 health, but now you have 40 more hit points. This extra health is from the shield. Let me activate the robo-target so you can test your personal shield in action. Okay. I'm not actually going to attack, because, there we go. See, he barely managed to scrape you that time. The shield took the brunt of the beating. It's the last and most important advice I'm going to give you, son. Invest in a shield pack. Now give it back before you forget to return it. But I want it. And with that, I send you off into the great big wonderful world of beating strangers, my boy. Like Master Jack can teach you no more. Anything else you're gonna learn, you gotta earn at the cost of your own blood out there in the field where it counts. Give and take, cut and thrust, make and bray, and never be afraid to shoot him in the ding-dong. Sound advice. Sound advice. Take care, kid. Don't die dumb or anything, although in your case, I guess that's inevitable. Pleasant journeys. Alright. Our training is finally complete. Ready to kick ass and take names. And mostly get our asses kicked, but also kick some ass. Maybe. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. Back to the fountain. Alright, now we gotta go up this way. I'm supposed to be going to my girlfriend's house. If I wait 10 more minutes, Anachronox will rearrange itself, placing her closer to me so I don't have to travel as far. You gotta be smart and think ahead when traveling on Anachronox. It's just hard giving directions. I'd say so. I think I'm actually supposed to go this way. Vertigo. Here, now, so dizzy. Must breathe deep. Tried to walk up the sloped green gravel path that leads to Casinox just around this corner, but as soon as I felt myself walking up the wall, I panicked and kicked off. Relative gravity system is madness. When I look up and see people walking on the ceilings, it just breaks my mind. It reminds me too much of Madeline. The key is to stay on the same plane. I don't know what he's talking about, but alright. Ow. Ow. Yeah, don't want to heal him. Yeah, it was kind of overkill, but alright. Come on, die already. Ugh. Please let this kill him. For the love of God. Phew. Jesus. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and... Whoops, wrong thing. Grease plus. Okay. These things become important later on in the game, but not at the moment. Okay. Woo! Wee!
Warning. Transition minor of plate sections 28, 15, 31, and 9.
Casinox. What do you look like? Bandana and ponytail, I think. I don't remember. Happened so fast. I'm pretty sure he was shirtless and his nipples were pierced. And I think I caught a whiff of spasm perfume. You notice anything funny about his eyes? They mentioned that one eye was completely red. And he's a member of the Junkyard 20 gang. Their numbers have grown ever since the Sacred Fools disbanded after the Sewer Wars. Mission to the Junkyard 20 demands a painful rite of passage. They haul out the inductee's left eye with a Gorian heat fork and some disinfection acid. Then a ruby robo eye cup is stuffed into the empty socket. I doubt we'll find your purse, ma'am, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you, officer. You're so unbelievably nice for a Nox guard. Would you like me to walk you home, ma'am? Heavens no, my dog would disown me. Now that's high comedy, folks. Hey, shut up! Okay. Going down. Like I said, the sort of cinematic camera angles, I think, really add a lot to the game. I feel like there's a lot of sequences that would be way more boring if it weren't for that. It was pretty ahead of its time, too. There wasn't really anything quite like that. I'm gonna kill him. No, wait. First I'm going to take all his money, then I'm going to kill him. My father deserved better. Simon Langer must die for what he did. Too bad his address isn't listed on Cindernet. Okay. First we need to go to Overlook.
I know secrets. Lots of them. We could share a few if you've got any to spare.
Look, you little beefer. I know every stoolola from here to the reservoir. And you ain't a regular.
Regardless, I know things. For example, one of Debtor's crash doctors threw a private dick out a window today, just a few blocks away from here. Flung like a rag doll.
So you heard about that, huh? Big deal. You gotta do better than that if you want to impress me.
Your first pet was a miniature Spitzer named Earl.
What's your rate, Chunker?
Strictly a quid pro quo arrangement. I believe the free exchange of information should be the goal of every civilized society. Don't you think? Keeps everyone just a little more honest.
So I gotta share my dirt with you before you'll sprinkle any of your own, huh?
That's the idea. I'll be here for the next few hours if you have any inquiries, Detective.
Okay. Specialist hangs out in Fountain Overlook, waiting to trade information. Alright. Okay, need to go this way. Hey. Envelope with $50 in it. I'll take it. These little gub bugs, they breed on the warm underbelly of those conductor pipes and molt under the grating before coming up to search for food. Careful where you step. The Burbulans have an old saying, step on a gub, your life will stub. Okay. Well, something gets lost in translation, but you get the point. It's bad luck, man. The sweet smell isn't the fruit. A gub bug excrement is coated with a syrupy oil that attracts speeder lice, their main dietary staple. It's funny, they literally duke where they eat. The fruit vendor probably regrets setting up shop here, huh? No wonder he's always in such a foul mood. Check out the spherical on that one. I think I'm in love. Okay. Delicious fruta, raised with love and carnival seeds. Lovely fruta, coveted by greedy eye and greedy hand. Precious fruta, cultivated by class itself. Beautiful fruta, constant target of hungry thievery. Do not touch the fruta fresca. It is not for sale. Okay. Steal not the fruta. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use a bindle bag on one of these guys. Actually, I'm going to use it on both of them. Because I want to take care of these guys as quickly as possible. They usually drop at least one, if not two of them anyway, so... we'll see. Oh, just a heel grease? Lame. Transition plate 27 is currently unaligned. Please keep this area clear in the event of a transition. The District of South Anachronox is not liable for injury or death resulting from plate transitions. Okay. Oh. Stop. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Components area. You remind me of a guy in my precinct. He's different from the rest of the Nox guards. He wears a leather jacket over his uniform and a pair of jeans. He's got his own set of rules, testing the limits of the law with his own brand of street justice. And I hate him. So get away from me before I take it out on your face. Okay. Nice view, huh? If I was going to kill myself, this is where I jump from. People take the one-way dive from here all the time. It happens pretty often around here. Really, the only thing stopping me from taking the plunge myself is the new Meatles album coming out next month. I gotta hear it. Okay. Frank's Flophouse. This is where I'm supposed to go.
We are alien magicians. Beware our wily tricks. Don't look away for a moment. We're masters of illusion. Our tricks defy death. Our illusions mock logic.
Okay. Wait, what?
Our illusions will blind you. Our spells possess you.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, dude. Need a room, $5 a pop. Yeah. Sleeping in the gutter would be cleaner. It's confidential, in fact. That's about $5 worth of confidentiality. Okay. I'll find it myself. I don't remember where it is, but we'll figure it out. Let's see if I can... Yeah. Not skilled enough. Okay. Might not be skilled enough to do any of these. Oh! Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There we go. Got it. This is it.
Excuse me.
No, come on in. I could use the company.
Valesta sent me to see you about a job.
Forget about it. This old guy, Grumpos, he hires me to go into the tunnels, right? Bring back some mistech, easy job. Hell, I wasn't there 10 minutes when something came out of nowhere and did this to me. I mean, look. Look at me. And the old bastard won't even pay me. He said, no mistech, no money. He's in the tenements next to the movie theater. If you want to punch him in the face for me. Right in the face.
Okay. Is there anything else in here of note? Can't go there. Heel grease. Yes. 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 swizzled too much Pazula. I'm gonna spew. I'm gonna hurl all over the room. The whole thing. I'm gonna pass out. Okay. Well, you do that, buddy. Go right on ahead. Okay. Got it. What the? Bunch of really small containers. Eddie knows. He knows. He knows Anachronox. Knows Anachronox like the back of his... Mom, that's butter. Mom? There's this guy somewhere in the bricks named Eddie who knows things. You can never have enough contacts, so keep an eye out. Alright. These guys do anything else? See our magical arm movements! Imagine our feats of amazingness! Our illusions will blind you, our spells possess you. And I will shoot you in the face! Hey kiddo, I just ran a internet search on this Grumpos character. His name is Matavastros, and he was the curator of the Mystech Museum until about 6 months ago when he retired. Luckily for you, she was right. He lives just across the street in Building 5. Make sure to check the building directory. His apartment number isn't listed. Okay. Oh, it's a little baby. Okay, let's go meet Grumpos. He is somewhere around here, I think in here. Keep seeing he's spray painted everywhere. Who the hell is Eddie? Good question. Is this the right place? This is not the right place. Can't believe it. They got a Mephadine Doorlord guarding the entrance to the Mystech tunnels over there. Never thought I'd see one, especially in a dump like the bricks. Such a majestic creature. Take a look. Thousands of years of natural selection have perfected a race of flawless guards. While they're still in the womb, they're taught to keep watch over their mother while she sleeps by listening through her stomach and warning her of danger by kicking. Their word for door literally translates into protect. He is physically incapable of letting anyone pass that door without sacrificing his own life in the process. Isn't that awesome? Makes you wonder what's in the tunnels. I mean, aside from Mystech. Did you know that Detta collects Mystech? He's got a huge collection. Funny that a thug like that would be into antiques. He's been sending his boys in there with cardboard boxes. Some of them come back with Mystech. Some of them come back without their arms. Some don't come back at all. Now they're sending in work for hires that come back empty-handed. Should I go talk to him? Bet you Eddie would know how to get past him. Maybe.
I am a Mephadine Door Lord. I cannot allow you past this door.
Okay then, fine. Don't let me. I'll get through there later. Just you wait. Is this... Where am I going? Is this the right way? Ooh, where exactly do you think you are going? Sorry, I thought this would be a good place to take a leak. Don't you see we're busy brutalizing someone here? Sorry. Where is this? Wait, what is this? I don't speak poop. Is this the right place? No? It's around here somewhere. I don't think it's in there. Oh, building 5. There we go. Here we go. What are you looking at? And you never seen a female Nox guard before? You're a chick? Ew. Local information. That is not what I'm looking for. Looking for the directory. Is that not the directory? It's been a while. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Said it, he's unlisted. I see names on all of these though. Oh, there we go. C19. I guess she's just talking about on CenterNet. I don't know, 4? Guess we'll figure it out. I think this is the right place. Yeah, this should be it. Here we go. Pick the lock. Okay. Oh shit. Ooh. Okay.
Think you could slink into my home that easily, you little thief?
I'm not a thief.
Says he after breaking into my house.
No, I'm not a thief. I'm looking for work.
Smartass.
I heard you were hiring for a plunder job in the tunnels. I thought...
Who told you that?
Dianimo?
Dianimo? That's a pitiful excuse for a thief. She ain't getting a penny out of me. Not one, you hear that? I feel bad for the girl, but she wasn't hired to fail, and I ain't paying for pity. Tell Dianimo she doesn't get paid until she makes good on what she was contracted for.
Well, you know, actually, I'm not here for Dianimo. I'm here to finish her job.
What did you say?
The tunnels, the Mistech. I'm your man. I'm experienced and expensive, available.
Yeah, and desperate from the look of it. No thanks.
Come on, Gramps, I'm up to snuff. Just give me a chance. You need an escort, I need a job. What do you say? Is that a yes? No?
I'm in the middle of something. Will you stop distracting me?
But you're not listening. If you need a man to plunder the tunnels for you, look no further. I'm your... Whoa. Okay. Who's obsessed?
Unlocking the hidden power of Mystech is my life's work. I'm closing in on a breakthrough. I can feel it, but I need more samples.
So what's the problem?
My last hero sallied forth and got her limbs ripped off. How are you any better than her?
I'm a professional.
Prove it. Bring me the helmet of a Nox guard.
I can do that. That's easy.
Size 5.
Brother, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Splendid. Get out!
And that is a little taste of Anachronox. And it seriously just gets crazier and more awesome from here. Everyone, go buy this game right now. It's awesome. You won't regret it.